To maximise the return from marketing automation technology, most of it is actually nothing to do with the marketing automation at all, because really that's just an enabler. To maximise the return, it's about how good your data is. It's about how relevant the messaging is that you're sending out to your clients. It's about how well you're working with the sales team and how grateful they are for the leads that you're providing to them. Having done all those three things, MA just allows you to do that at scale. I think three use cases that I've seen most commonly in terms of using data in a more intelligent way. First one would be to use the technology to allow us to go and find people who used to engage with us but have moved on to a different company. So they already know us. If we can find where they've gone, provide a new email address, then we can bring them back into our fresh campaigns. Second is where we got an idea of what are the sorts of companies that we want to go after, but we don't have the contacts in order to pull them into the campaigns. And the third is where we're just really just trying to fill in the gaps. You know, we have an email for someone, but we don't know what their industry is or what their job title is, things that we'd want to use for segmentation. Once we can get that data in, then we can do much more sophisticated and much more productive campaigns. Data is hugely significant in terms of maximising the return from marketing automation. And I think it's significant in two specific aspects. The first one is how accurate is the data that you've got? Does it represent people in their current companies, for instance, or have they actually moved on to somewhere else? And the second area is how complete is that data? So we may know that email address, but do we also know their job title, their industry, the size of the company they work for, or any other data that we'd want to use as part of any sensible, personalized, segmented marketing campaign? GDPR comes into play in May of 2018, and I think before May and after May, there's probably two different strategies. So between now and next May, the game is all about taking the data that we have and ensuring that it is as accurate, up-to-date and complete as possible so that we can run encouragement campaigns out to that database to encourage them to opt in to our data, because opt-in's going to be required after May. What happens after May then for all that data that we haven't opted in? We won't now be able to send emails to those people anymore. The only thing we'll probably have available to us at any scale is going to be the ability to do display ad retargeting to that audience, and from there, try and encourage them to give us an opt-in permission at that point. So I think we're going to see a huge increase in the use of display ad retargeting through next year.